Very interesting choice of words from Ralf Schumacher to describe his own coming out recently as purely selfish. A few people are going to be misinterpreting what he said here, I think, but let me just read out what this article says. It's a full article on the subject on the F1Chronicle.com as always, guys. Ralf Schumacher insists that his coming out story had nothing to do with making any sort of social or political statement. 2 weeks ago, the former Formula 1 driver made global headlines by revealing that he is gay and in a relationship with another man. In response, multiple active Formula 1 drivers and team bosses were asked by the media to comment about the significance of a high-profile colleague coming out. According to the Sky Deutschland programme, Hardenacki, if I say that wrong, I'm so sorry guys, Trift, Ralf Schumacher said the following: "I'm sorry they were all asked, but I can't change that now. I have to say, I did find it nice to see how it works in Formula 1, with a great deal of respect. It was really nice to see." One of those who praised Ralf Schumacher, who is now a full-time F1 TV pundit, was 7-time world champion Lewis Hamilton, of course, who is often outspoken on social issues. And if you've seen his helmet recently, particularly in Hungary, you'll have seen that messages like "love is love" over a rainbow flag, which, fair play, man. But Ralf Schumacher is insisting that his decision to come out had nothing to do with politics or any kind of social movement. "This was purely selfish for Etienne and me. I wanted it to become clear and unambiguous who the partner at my side is so I can live a normal life. I just hope that we can have some peace and quiet. That's why we haven't commented on it much, and we won't comment on it on email anymore. So no, I don't want to stand for anything here. I honestly didn't expect this much attention or for it to be discussed so publicly. I thought it would be a bit out of the spotlight." If he genuinely thought that, that's a bit naive, I must admit. This is the thing, it shouldn't be such a big issue. It shouldn't be such a big thing, because people's sexuality, it should be their business in a sense, It's not something that people should feel like they have to come out. I'm straight, I've never come out as straight, people don't come out as straight. It only applies when you're something else, when you're somewhere else on the LGBT kind of spectrum. But obviously it's extremely rare for a male athlete. I already spoke about this in my video as well when it actually did happen a few weeks ago, but it's very uncommon for a top level professional male athlete to come out as gay. It's very rare, and it's even rarer when they're actually racing. Obviously Ralf is not racing anymore, but it really could end up being a massive kind of moment, really. We could look back on this in years to come, and I'd stand by what I said by saying that it's a decision that could well positively impact a lot of people, act as an inspiration really for other Formula 1 drivers, other racing drivers, because there's no way that he's the only one. So there's no way. There's dozens of them. We just don't know who they are. And it shouldn't be a big deal in the sense that, it's just who he is, and that's what it should be. But because of who he is and how he competed in Formula 1, it was always going to attract headlines. So if you didn't think it would attract headlines, fair enough. But that's pretty naive, I must admit. Unfortunately, you know what I'm trying to say, guys? It shouldn't be a big deal. Like, on my video when it happened, when it first got announced, there were a lot of people saying that I hope this one day doesn't become headlines because I want it to be true equality. And that's fine. That's absolutely fine. I'm totally with you on that one. People should just be who they want to be. There's nothing wrong with that. But it was always going to attract headlines. Always. Without a doubt. Ralf Schumacher said, "You can't call it a comeback. I just want to drive a race with my son. It will be very special for me." Oh yeah, he's in the prototype, I should say. I've just to elaborate on that. He's doing that with son David at Nürburgring. "I just want to drive a race with my son. It will be very special for me. And the whole point, while I'm still at an age where I'm able to do it and feel it." David is expecting to be the quicker of the pair. "Dad's strength now are in setting up the car. In terms of driving, I should be faster." Ralf almost smiled, saying, "I assume that's right." So a bit of father-son banter there. And apparently David's been totally cool with it all as well. I mean, he would have known for some time and stuff before as well. But yeah, a situation that could easily be very, very awkward for the two of them. They seem to be getting on really well, which is really nice. That's what you want at the end of the day. You don't want people to be broke up and families to be broken up because of something like this. Just for being who you are, there's nothing wrong with it. So yeah, interesting choice of words. I know what he's saying. But I know this is also going to get a lot of media attention because people are going to read the headline and think, "Oh my God, why does he think there's a problem?" Because it's not a problem. It's not. What he's saying there is that it's what he says by selfish, and it might have been literally translated from German. He's just saying that it was purely for me and my partner Etienne, my family maybe as well. Nothing to do with making any kind of statement, any kind of politics, and that's absolutely fine. I believe him with that. I do. But yeah, interesting one for sure. Interesting choice of words, but might have been translated from German literally. But yeah, guys, there we go. And if you want to see more news announcements here on the F1Chronicle.com, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, follow, ring the bell, all that good stuff to see much more video content just like this.